Hello everybody and welcome to a new video on X4. Today I'm going to be answering a couple of questions that have been put forward to me, which it'll be a little bit easier to do on a video than it will be to try and explain on a comment. And also a lot of people have asked the same questions in a roundabout way, so I figured what better way than to do the video. So, Antisocial asks, he has a couple of questions. What is the point of additional crew members in ships? For example, what does a navigation console member do or a gunning control member do? Next question, I'm a little confused about how I should use satellites. And obviously you understand the satellites update place on the station price changes, but do you place the satellites on every station, and how do you know if the station price is out of date? Also, you can't seem to scan 100% of a station, even though I don't see any more grey modules. Right, so the easiest one is the grey module one. I did discuss this in one of the videos. Sometimes it doesn't quite get that 100%. There are things that you won't know about the station without actually knowing about the modules and stuff. After a while they do go to 100%, but it seems a little bit finicky, and I do struggle as well myself, as you saw in one of the videos that I did. The prior one, the one about satellites, that's a very simple question. If you have a look here, you'll notice that, and again this has been mentioned previously, but it's all in one video for you. Here is an example of stations that I know. All the nice vibrant blue stations are all stations that have been updated by either my satellites, myself, or my ships that have gone past them. So they all are up to date with all of the, the trade offers that they have and prices as well. They also allow me to communicate with them quite easily. And when you have teleporting, you can't teleport to them, but you'll be able to teleport to ships near them and update them yourself as well if you so wish. So it doesn't affect anything else other than the fact that you can't see the trades. So if you landed on a ship here, went over to it, you've updated it. Obviously, if it's got its own trading computer, it'll update it anyway for you. So it's easier said than done. Next thing. The next one is, what does the additional crew member thing do? The best way for me to do that is to show you a ship. You'll notice here that if I go to my crew, my captain is a 1-star. But if I go back to my information, you'll notice that the crew level here is just under 1 star. That's because it has a set number of crew, which is 13. Each of these equates to your overall crew level. Now you may be thinking, well, hold on a second, why don't I just fire all the crew members and then I've got a 1-star crew member, which means it should technically be a 1-star ship. Well, that would not happen. What it would do is actually reduce what its level is, and it would mean then that it'd be harder for you to do stuff because you've got one person trying to run an entire ship. You've got to bear in mind it's based off the fact that you're going to try and run a ship with only one person who is skilled at everything, but he only has one set of hands. Whereas if you've got half of them as crew members, then it counts them half towards your overall score. Saying, well, okay, you've got so many crew members that are 1-stars. They all contribute to this overall goal, which makes them actually a little bit higher than a 1-star. So if they were all 1-stars, it'd probably be touching 1.1, 1.2. And that will reflect as you increase your pilot levels. I'm not going to go in today about how to increase your pilot levels. There are many ways you can do it, but that's another video for another time. Just bear in mind that you need the crews and you need the best crews, and the way to do it is by making sure all these ships are fully crewed up, because then you also have the option to go to your player information and head over to your personal management. You can actually go, all right, well, I want everybody who's good enough as a pilot, which is a captain, I want all of them who are service crews to go onto this one ship to give it a boost to its XP. To its skill level, sorry, not its XP. So then that one ship may be able to do advanced auto mine or advanced auto trade or whatever it is you do. But bear in mind that just by moving one crew member because they're a 3-star doesn't mean that the ship automatically becomes a 3-star. If you had a 1-star captain and a 3-star crew member, the overall kind of level will be probably 1.2, 1.3 stars, because your captain generates the most amount towards your level, your skill level, and your service crew have a slight increase to each one of them. If you switch it around and put your captain there and your crew member there, so your captain's your 3-star now and your crew member is your 1-star, you're probably looking at about 1.8, 1.9. If it's a 2-person ship, it's pushing 2.5. These are all very rough figures. Please don't quote me on them. They're just an idea to get you into the frame of mind of how the actual skill system does work. I hope that's answered your question on why we need them. Obviously, the whole thing where it says the gunnery control and the navigation control consoles, they are purely for your benefit. So back in the earlier 4.0, you had no way to sit down in a ship. You had no way to sit down on a station. You were stood up, which meant things like your seated drive you weren't able to control unless you were piloting the ship. So if that ship was actually busy doing something, you'd stop it from doing it to be able to use a seated drive. That's now been rectified by introducing other consoles which technically link to certain things. So if you went to a navigation console, it would bring up the map. If you went to a gunnery console, it would automatically open up your turrets. It does them for your benefit, but all of them consoles access everything. But whilst you're in them consoles, you can also access your seated drive, which then obviously allows you to speed up your gameplay once you've accessed the seated drive. I hope that's helped you understand it a little bit more. If you've got any more questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below, or come over to the Discord where we've got plenty of people who can help out with answering any of these questions you might have if you are struggling with the game. Well, that's it for now, but until next time, everybody, take care for now. Let's just see you all on the next one. Bye-bye for now.